Why is the microphone not reacting? It doesn't react to the snaps. Huh. Interesting. I don't even know if anyone's still in chat, but yeah. I'm back after lunch. And I guess everything is working. Seems like it. I can see the chat updating and everything, so yeah. I guess I'm just gonna get into it and then continue the MSQ, because why not? That one's used to be on chat. There we go. Even though I don't use it. I've been quite content waiting here. Dining in the third promises coin, but it seems you are ready to ask questions now. So, what is it you'd like to know? He's been eating for a while then. Says she was chasing that alpaca overnight. So yeah, he's been waiting there for a while. The route to Okanu. We go south through the Arc of the Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Kusama-uk River. Is that right? Weren't we going to Kusama-uka? It is. Be warned, however. My brethren tell me that the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor on some parts, basically the same as the other one. I'm sorry, I just got curious about the outfit. Far upon their homes, far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though houses were torn apart and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. Well, be sure to watch our footing, thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by the storm. Anyway, if we're abound for Kusama-uka, we should head over to see the Ark. This bottle is in the way. Astrologian. Yamato Oden. I really do recognize that name for some reason. Are we all ready to leave? Yes, we are. Then onward to Kusama-uka. Kusama-uka? Oh, by the way, it is open.
Kusama-uka, the land of rainbow terraces.
Kusama-uka. And an ad source.
The gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Serpent and his comrades once traveled.
Those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
Thank you, finally. Thank you.
Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
Oh. There is no stopping the third promise, is there? A good thing she has Erenville to keep her from getting lost, but they walked away from us. I thought Wuk Lamal was the one knowing the way. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. I almost feel like I should have started with this area first, because I think the mobs here are a little bit lower level. Ah, everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear. Except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite me explicitly warning. My explicit warning. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is Hanu Hanu village I was telling you about. Okhanu. Oh, do you want me to make a second go? It should have done it automatically. Oh, that's fascinating. Nah, I can make it myself, but thank you anyway. I can just do this. But not that one. That one. Commands, not commands. It's called events, which. There we go. I'm grateful that you did know this, though, because I did not. Close that. That, put back to chat, and minimize even though I don't use it. Or put it on chat even though I don't use that as chat. It's like a friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we can to do and find this elector. Here I am the elector. Ohokali! Ohokali? Oh, what now? Ohokali! It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you heard at least the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and their entourage. I, Sanuhali, welcome you to Okhanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rites of succession. That was not difficult to find. I'm ready. Give me the feet and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Alright then. Right then. It had to do some investigation at Watchun. Sorry. Wachumpelo, so let's take a look around here as well. Might I suggest that a division of forces? For instance, Erenville, Alizé, and Kryl will concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wuklamat, Malden, and myself will handle this northern half. Couldn't I have gone with Alizé instead? Sounds good to me. I would rather go with Alizé than Alphino, to be honest. Where is Gratia? I miss Gratia. I saw him in the trailer eating taco. Big fat taco, oh big fat taco. Oh, I need to continue those raids. I've only beaten the ruby weapon, so yeah. Oh, shouldn't Bunny be able to do those very, very soon? They did. They must have done. And everyone reawakened the meme because of it. The gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Oh, that was all? You heard about the storm. I've never seen it like the likes of it before. With the supplies and help of the Dawn Servant, sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. Yeah, it's Thursday tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm actually thinking of streaming. Oh, that sucks. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there is so much else that was lost for good. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. The storm broke more than wooden reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. Oh, have you played the second and third of the Valis Alliance raids already, by the way? I don't even know what that is. The Valis Alliance raids. Oh, wait, that's the one we started. No, I have only done the first one. The Royal City of Rabanaste, or whatever it was called. That's the only one I've done. That's Stormblood, right? Oh, there is Royal City of Rabanaste, and I also need help doing that one. I think, yeah, that one, so I can get the mount for it. I am unsure if I want to be mean and let Bun figure the one boss out then. Are you talking about the math boss? I think that's in those raids. Yes! I am actually looking forward to that one. I've seen that boss in some videos. I don't know the mechanics of it, I just know it involves math. And I'm kind of curious. The thing is, the only boring thing is that it's an alliance raid. So if we're gonna fail and probably still kill the boss, and we have no idea what actually happened or what to do. That's the only sad thing about those things. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest reeds were harvested some times ago. Some time, not times. I am sure you do. But like, that's the problem with most raids, to be honest. Like the first time everyone is just running through, I have no idea what I'm doing and I just die, and that's why the raids mostly the first time just feel so bad. Like with the near raids. I think I've ran like one of them another time and it went much better. And it was actually more fun. Still, the funniest raids is probably like the 12's raid. I like those. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail in particular stands out. I did not even realize that. It looks like a chicken. Look at all those chickens. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gather into the bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu then. Hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We ought to hurry over then. Over too. I might actually tonight, just to not let you guys wait too much tomorrow when we play, I might actually do the quest up to the next raid. So I'm ready to enter. Because I still have the quests left to do.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
Oh, you're gonna meet your other brother.
How much?
Oh, there I didn't see you was there.
To fail here, but that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, elder of the Hanu.
I did not expect a female voice, to be honest.
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Of course we could.
You made it after all.
Yeah, that's what pretty much my reaction.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
Gathering it.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material.
So if I get hungry, I just take a chunk of my roof.
Look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing.
I hope they don't get hungry while sailing.
How fortunate, then, that my appointment to elector coincided with this predicament. For surely those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
What?
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Yeah, very charming. But she know how to take him.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The feat of reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. I actually kind of like Conan. Kona.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
How about us? We're from the same place, basically. Same side of the ocean.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
Little Miss Mittens.
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running. Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Especially me. And I find it funny that...
Damn it, I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
her biggest enemy is her own... what's it called? Self-conscience? But I find it funny that Bakul Jaja was thinking of fighting the Elector for the stone, but not just like fighting any of us to get the stone.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Did she just call Bakul Jaja Vidrol? Has the concept of Vidrol even been, like... what's it called? Explained outside of the Viper quests? I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I only remember the word Vidral being more mentioned and also explained in the Viper quests. Yeah, they have to. When they start using words like that no one knows what it is, they need to explain it. Almei Bakujajait's words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaron, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are growing? Of course, follow me. She didn't more than log in and then she's in a cutscene. Holy crap. And look where she's at. She's in Ilmeg. I got so tired of the music there. I liked the music when I got there, but I got so tired of it. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let all of us scour the field and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. She picked us here for a reason, so... Damn, I got burpy. Hey, yawny. Sorry. The sound of Holly described the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. I guess the storm brought in stuff that should not be in here. The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance, so I guess it's not the storm's fault. Because I know storms can sometimes like alter the ecosystem, or what I should say, because it brings in stuff that should not be there. Either it's like a mudslide that brings in minerals and stuff that should not be there, or it grows bacteria and stuff. The soil in the pad is as one would expect, rich in color and suitable moist, not dry nor flaky. So nothing's wrong, except that the reeds look wilted. Aha! A frog! A small frog catches your eye, strangely lackadaisical. Oh, lackadaisy, I need to see if there's another episode of that. Lackadaisical, it doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. It actually did scurry away. And of course, Alpino do not want to get into the water. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? I agree. The water the waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible of the naked eye be polluting the waters? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creature seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They are suffering a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for the flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, but without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival. Give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. The thing is, it's not a bad idea, to be honest. So I don't think it's a strange thing. I don't like any of these answers. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields, because if you make the people happy, they do a better work, and that might actually save the fields. When the motivation is high, the work is going to be high, or good quality. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seems unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining, and they live in a world they believe in like weird energies, like ether and emotional energy that I don't remember the name of. So of course the emotional energies could probably do something, I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklamat's journey. It's only right that we follow our lead. Doesn't mean we can't come with the inputs. Thanks everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. I know, I saw it. Alphino saw it. In the big building to the north, let's go and see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Yes, there is. And I need to go something so I don't do a bunny, which I almost nearly already did that way. This chocobo feels so slow. There we go. Yes, this is float, I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspecting the festival float, you may move the camera as well as well. Okay, it's one of those. Hello again, Fujiki. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Well, it's just like the outer edge of it. I think you can still carry it. Oh, I was missing that one. Sorry you left out of the blue. I didn't even notice you left. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. No, wrong button. Is it the feathers? Yeah. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Well, honestly, I didn't even notice you left. You usually leave without even saying anything, so... Suddenly you're just like, back! Oh, you weren't back. Okay, hi, welcome back. Well, I think we can all agree that this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? We fix it. What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. It is a shame it's in such a poor state, due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No... Ihana? That's what the festival was called, Ihana. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined, we're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving in to misery never improve anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth might help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. I just started reading your sentence, was like that's not spelled correctly, it was Ihihana. But okay. And no, Jim is not quite addictive. The role of festival leaders is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't have enough materials to repair the float. We need abukaxi for the missing eye, Uyuipo wood for the poles, and the feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Two of these I know. Abukaxi is the type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Uyuipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however... The winds chosen is the victor of the competition, in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magic. And that's a problem right now. The Hano are gifted at employing such airy sorceries. God, my mustache is tickling me. Airy sorceries, but they expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no needs to eat will only make it harder. Reeds to eat will only make it harder. And no, it is not addicting. I think I understand your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated, and if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The wind's chosen wood by necessity, have a natural gift of manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The float might also function as an arcane device. I'd wager the float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu's foes. No, it's an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus? For what? Oh, Ihihana is a harvest festival, isn't it? Bingo! That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold a festival, its arcane power might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but it is a sound theory. Celebration prayer ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait, the float a tool of magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus of harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihihana is really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Exactly. Then allow LSA and I to acquire the feather. We will encourage the people of Okanu together and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own reserve of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Is it a Métis? The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I worked hard to fix the floats as best as I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linohanu. Nice to meet you, Linohanu, and certainly, let's all go together. Thanks to Uklamat, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. Sandals? Okay, they were sandals. Ah, that reminds me. There's an ad in 40 seconds. Blessed siblings, I don't even know what that means. Did you, Fujigi and Final, know that in the latest patch they improved on the toe graphics? They have improved the graphics of the toes when characters are wearing sandals. So there's a whole list of sandals shoes that they have upgraded the toe graphics. I didn't know it myself, I just saw a video of it. The shipwright's name is Wook Ivu. He is ex-Brawl who only moved to Kosama Uka a few years ago, but has since mastered customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. We wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. And Blessed Sibling is the two-headed... Oh, you're talking about Bukaljaya. I think that was his name. Or Bakuljaya. Yeah, we hate him. A proper Hanu greeting. Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Okbekby, to be the east of here. I'm probably gonna do that every time. I hate that jingle. Sorry, hate is a strong word. I don't hate it, but yeah, I don't like it. How the fuck did I manage that? I wonder if that was even visible on the camera, how the water like... I didn't even know where it went. I just saw in the corner of my eyes, I was like... Heavy Mara. Unu Hanu. Finally sent you a tweet. Send it. Squeenix employee. Sir, people are thirsting over one of the new... Oh. Yeah, I already know. And I don't understand what this popularity about having like sexual urges towards monsters are nowadays. I don't get it. I don't understand it. This is Okbekbe, the village of all. Those who drift into Kosama Uka from Tuliolal, and also... For someone that hate how you pronounce the names in this game, I hate that sentence. This is Okbekbe, the village of all. Those who drift into Kosama Uka from Tuliolal and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wook Ivu, he lives and works in the House of Waters High, at the top of the large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. I've already been running around Tuliolal. Or whatever the actual city's called. He was not there, apparently. Have I not... What? What? That's where I am now. That's where I was before. Yeah, totally all out. Okay. No, I'm good. He has a horn. He's a unicorn.
What do you want with me?
Right. The greeting.
Are you gonna do right?
Oh, Kali!
I actually pronounced it right then. Okay. Oh ho, Kali! Oh ho, Kali! And none of them actually is a Hanu.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When in Ukanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Indeed it does.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
When she was a child?
You're Wuklamat.
Wow, so panicked.
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There's no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
I just realized they're both called Wook. Wook Evu and Wook Lamat. I feel like that's gonna be important.
Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not? Keep your head.
Will not?
I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
He was difficult to, like, persuade. Okay, forget it then.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Okisha, that's how you pronounce it, okay.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
I can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Whit? Why the pronunciation? Whit or emphasis? It's like cool whip.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
I don't know if he's a great NPC. Sure, he fills its purpose, and he's supposed to be the comical relief, I guess. Yeah. I guess he is a great MC.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Nah, it's not her.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo.
Uyuipo?
We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts.
Kikitola.
You should find the stones you need.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
I knew it! That was not the one I thought it was. Probably one of his henchmen. Bakul Jaja. Because Bakul Jaja cannot sneak like that. Yep, there he is.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihiana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Shut up, Fushigi. I see it higher, baby. Cave Kikitola is southwest of Okano. We can return to the village first, then head here on foot. What? This place is actually kind of impressive. It's not that much of buildings, but it's still a pretty big place. And all the way up there. Keep that piece of Bakul Jaya for yourself. He never was my bestie. I am still one of those people that do not like the character. I just had his Xenos. I did not like him as a character, to be honest. Maybe in Stormblood where he actually had a purpose, but in Endwalker he was just like following along, didn't even say anything. And then at the end you suddenly have to fight him in some void. Southwest of here, was it? Let us be on our way. So I am not a big fan of Xenos. Oh, hi, I did not see you. Cave Kikitola is promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own research out here. You can spot raw Abukisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching the description to me. I shall help scout the inside of the cave then. You take the west half and I'll take the east. I see green shimmer. I see you. I see a green shimmer. Not the right green shimmer, but it was green shimmer. Did I just run past this without even seeing it? Upon closer inspection, you find that the glimmer you spied was just light reflecting off the water. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Quick! You do that. I picked over the ground near the entrance but found nothing. Did you have better look inside the cave? Yes, I did. Yes, this is Abukisha. Along with Kryle's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. Anything Wolf, welcome back. And yes, you are fine to lurk. Have fun lurking. I guess that's what you're gonna do since you're working. The stones you brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. But I do appreciate that you're here. He would have been happy to know where we were putting things right. truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihihana. But when the big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on instead. That was why you agreed to Wuklamat's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it, for myself and for my friend. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please, rest assured that we take your plight to heart. I'm certain our companion is procuring the other material as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return and deliver the Abukisha into Wook Evu's waiting hands. It's tiring screaming this much. Isn't this the song that was played in the... Oh, well, I guess it's been playing many times earlier in cutscenes too, but I was thinking of the benchmark tool. Heavy mata mata. Mada mada moiti oru. I need healing. Sorry, I know, wrong game. I'm doing good. As always, I'm tired, but I'm doing good. Surviving. How are you doing? I don't have work because I studied for a couple of weeks, like 20 weeks. And I was supposed to be... Ooh. I like that. I was supposed to be studying further than that, but I couldn't handle it, so I went back to working. And then I also got some vacation days back. So I had like 10 days I had to take out. So I'm on vacation, I guess. So I don't have to work until Tuesday again. We were supposed to go to Stockholm on... You think? Why do you just think? But yeah, we were supposed to go to Stockholm on Friday. So that's why I decided I'm gonna take that day off, and then a couple of days before that, just so I can rest up. But we're not going to Stockholm on Friday, so yeah. It's just like a mini home vacation. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we collected some suitable logs for Uyuipo. What of the Abukisha? I got it! Because there's something going on, but I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Then I'm not gonna pull it out of you here. I hope it's nothing serious, at least. Yes, these are excellent samples. A goodly quantity, too. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting of the wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the float, I could use an assistant versed in the arcane arts to enhance the Uyuipo's conductivity. Trial? Then I'd be delighted to help. Is Fushigi back? Fushigi went to be right back, right? Yeah. She sent me something I was not prepared for. That had to do with Bakul Jaja. Everyone else should head back to Okuhanu. We'll join you with, at the float once the work here is complete. I don't know the music, really. Whee! Okay, you're back. I can't unsee it, but I can't forget about it. Clear skies, but the sun went very dark. Gathering the Uyuipo was a trial on its trial in and of itself. There we go. At first, Wook even criticized everything I did. Then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and I must punish myself." And is he a house elf from Harry Potter? That's pretty much Dobby. I have offended Master Potter. It is Dobby. It's basically Dobby. I told him not to worry about it, again, and it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least, we've seen the poles and new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. They have already explained the feathers. Over there by the float, isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving the Ihihana. The festival is a prayer of healthy crops. But does she honestly believe that will be enough to save the harvest? Yes. The second promise, meanwhile, barely glances at the fields before leaving Okanu altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. I think he glanced at it and had a plan to fix it. But some other kind of plan. Oh, because he's very smart as I understand it. Oh, I wouldn't be quick to count Kona out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds, something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. That sounds like Kona. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. Hi, Moon. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Wind's Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for miles. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Aaronville twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we brought the woods and gemstones replacement crafted by Wuku-Ifu. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride a float? Someone's gonna ride a float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an innovation is usually extended to the Dawn Servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, is it? You stupid! Our beloved Ihihana, the lift of wings, is only being held because of you and your companion. Thus do I nominate you, Wuklamat, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? This boat won't make me seasick, will it? It's not on the sea, I guess. I don't think so. Oh, I forgot she easily gets seasick. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wuklamat. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be... I need to lower the volume. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kosanuaki, where the sacred likeness of Kishaihi is ensonged. What I'd like to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wuku-Ifu has finished with the float. Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wuku-Ifu with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village, branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridge to the Stride of the Sun. Then we shall see to the clearing it end to end. I feel like I'm making fun of that for time. Hello, ladies. Bonano. Whee! As Lino Hanne said, Kosanuaki should be down this way, then off to the east when the path branches, then something about bridges in the Stride of the Sun. Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've called all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of Kishai. Once again, really love the pronunciation of stuff. Not. Oh, wrong button. Oh well. I accidentally call. You are getting up. Van, you didn't even try to say hi or anything. Yeah, I accidentally costed a self-heal instead of kicking. Oops. Hi, Kryle. Am I drinking more water than I think I am? Yeah. Yes, I am. I keep on pressing the wrong button. Oh my god, he instantly died from that. Is that actually an AoE? It's lasting even though I'm mounted. Wait, so I can actually cast that twice? Because it had more damage the second time. It was like 1050 instead of 750. Hi, Alphino. Alphino the frog killer. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that way? Oh, maybe she said to the left. I thought she said to the right. I really need to look over the ads. Holy shit. They need to carry that float for a long way. They actually did this with the Dawnseer. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. Yes, I was. This must be the likeness of Kishaihi. the Hanohana deity of the harvest. Even the sacred image are woven in reeds. I was half expecting a flying whale. That's Bismarck! Maybe that's the Vanuatu's deity. Makes you appreciate how much their culture revolves around the reed harvest, doesn't it? It's said that Kishaihi was worshipped on another continent. This is ancient faith was then brought to Tural by the first Hanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent, then mayhap two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Linu Hanu? He'll want to know the path is safe and for the procession. Right, and I need to ride the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Nyong. I'm gonna be lazy, I'm not gonna run all the way back. Meanwhile, in Okhanu. Oh, Jaja. I knew it.
Not sure we heard you right, old man.
Bakul Jaja.
Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry.
I'm soon gonna ban you, Fushigi.
She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
Cha-cha!
So unfazed.
I put everything into that blow.
Good.
Hello, Reese. How are you doing?
Stand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
I've taken down primals and V-rolls. I think I can take care of Bakul Jaja.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
Shut up, Fushigi.
Calm yourself, chosen one. If If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts. Lucky for you.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
Take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
I feel like there should be more to it if it's a festival. This is not the weird part of Final Fantasy, though. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against the two-head, I may as well not been there at all. Nonsense! You stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. God, I got so... I'm just gonna open up the blind spirit. Should I be like... Just kidding. Isn't that how the female streamers get views? Makuljaja don't want to be your bestie. So no, he's no substitute. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. He's not gonna be your baby either. Oho Kali! Oho Kali! Oh, with chat mode in say, use your keyboard to enter the phrase containing the word Okali. Oho Kali! Oh, Kali! Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do, what to do. And he walks away. Makes sense. Not. Yeah, I know, I just did it wrong, okay. Oh, Kali. The festival is about to begin? What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but lifting of wings is tradition, and joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihihana will soon be on the way. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their loss deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. The Hanu were pleased to hear that the festival was going ahead, I imagine? Mom. That is well. Once your friend returned, the lifting of wings can begin at last. Please let this be voice acted. No, it's not going to be voice acted.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Off we go!
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest, but this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her! Ready and...
What the fuck?
I could get used to this.
So unsteady. And the victory fanfare.
Will empty belly stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. to see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right. We've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Kozanuaki! I kinda did pronounce it right then when I finally managed to do it. I thought she was getting seasick.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana. The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy.
I would not like a thing to just start taking my life force like that. I need that to live.
Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst.
I did pronounce that right too, Kishaihi.
And to replenish its vital currents.
I am surprised how much I actually have pronounced right. And how could the people not know that a flashy ritual like that could actually help the crops? Hi, Bunny. How are you doing? I see that as... It's so obvious it helps the crops. How did the people not know that? How did a Hanu not know that? No, how could the float help the crops? The ceremony had the festival.
It worked.
What do you mean so early? I've been streaming since 8 this morning. Or 8:30, but yeah.
Like a literal charm.
I think the Hanu is blind to do their own festival.
Float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
I don't understand how people can be surprised by things like that anymore in this world. It's like I've been traveling to the end of the universe. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Can't with heads yet. I'm here in deaf spirit. So you can't hear me either, or what? My brethren have been... Oh, another ad. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by festival fever. Last I saw they were taking turns in the carrying pole on the way back to the village. Please, feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
Well, I guess there's no point in me answering because you can't hear me anyway.
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater. But today's events remind us of the power in tradition.
Connor!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Oh, that's a nice bottle, to be honest. Concentrated ether, I guess.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology.
You don't need to, you have your ways that works.
Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
But the float is tradition. It brings the people together. It brings joy.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun.
The festival also have a symbolic meaning.
Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it.
Like I said, it was just a special person that was supposed to ride the float. And the symbolic meaning with the float was the connection between them.
As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu.
And you wouldn't have got that knowledge with just pouring some ether into the water.
And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Oh, fuck? That was an ugly stone. Not so ugly anymore, but it was. It looked
Five more
ugly.
to go.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
Third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn Servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
That is also a good reason why she does it the way she does. To actually get to know the people. As a leader of the people, you need to know your people. So you know their needs.
These are interesting times indeed.
And have a good relationship with them.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
How is he supposed to get the alpaca? Have you done that already? My journey has just started and already I met so many wonderful people. Wook Ivu for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other culture as he is. And Linuhanu, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend, though Ihihana, and to help others do the same. Through Ihihana, I can't help but feel excited thinking what else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Spaljavtia. Oh, that was not much clothing. They went a little bit too hard with it. This is not needed. I would get so tired of this music if I was just hanging around in Tuliola. Look at us! The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. Mescal marinated swamp monk. It both sounded delicious and at the same time it did not sound delicious at all. But it doesn't even know why you're doing all the dance emotes. We've now won keystones from both the feast and the reeds, and the feat of gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem by continuing to retrace Goljaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. It's okay, Reese. I'm just happy that you're here. Then let's visit giants next. Like Kryl said, that the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yokhui is an upper reach of Urkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliff, we'll have to take the long way around through Kozumauka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village. Ah, I sense an instance is on the way, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. I'm not trying to butter anyone up. I just enjoy people being here. Just being honest, as always. Because it's working. Oh gosh. So we call on the Moblins first, then let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of we wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. I don't even remember a storm. Oh wait, there was a storm when we were going with the boat over here. What are we to do then? I guess that's the same storm. There is an alternative, but it requires preparations. Until it's ready, you can rest at cabins and see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets to our destination. Ah, alpacas! Of course! Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Sorry, is that supposed to be a question, or are you telling me I've been good? Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. But if you say I've been good, then I thank you. If you're asking if I've been good, then yes, I've been good. I was sick like a week ago, but 2 weeks ago. But I'm doing much better now. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. Well, it's difficult to tell when there's no question mark. And I think that's the first time I've been called a Fruit Loop. Oh, that reminds me, I never got around to introduce you to Rockley, did I? He's the man in charge of... What you makey? What you makey? And a good person to know want to come along. I think it's what you makey. I think I've heard that before when I think about it. What you makey. What you makey. Let's go then. That's not a place? Well, it said what you makey. That's the sound a recorder makes when a DJ's what you makey. Reddit, the markets of what you makey. Oh, it's the marketplace. East on the other side of the Bayside Bevy. Wuklamat is now... I don't like these. I have been good as far as I know. I try to be. I'm pretty sure that people will not agree, some of them, but I will believe that I've been good. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. I don't even know if the microphone picks up the snaps. Discuss Aunt T's tacos. This is Aunt T's tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely T-Soul. Is that an eponymous T's tacos named after T-Soul? So that I guess is an eponymous. Sorry,
eponymous.
If you're after the best tacos in Tuliolal, this place sits at the top with Xbaljav T.E. Oh, there is T-Soul, yeah. You say that I promise, but you only ever eat old Brook used food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, T-Soul, it has been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. What? Walking towards the Nordic corner? The corner with all the pictures of Bakulja? Bakuljaja, sorry. What you makey Mickey? Ah, Pelu. Ah, that's Ropley, okay. My third promise. How might I assist you this fine morning? Well met, Ropley. I need a above and nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? This child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Well, she doesn't shake alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Malden, a great adventurer. I recruited from across the salt, sorry. I brought him here to meet you, actually, though he might have reason to visit what you make sooner or later. I don't know why, but when I hear Pelu, I immediately think of pelicans and their suits. Gives duck vibes with the... Yeah, I think that's the point. Because they send the bills. Nah, sorry. Sorry about that one. Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ropley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Malden. You there, stop dithering in the shadow and announce your business already. And Ellison? I've seen that man somewhere before. Oh, on the boat. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over? Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fonjon Tain? Yes, that was his name. I exclaimed to my friend one time that what in the Donald Duck is the... Oh, now I get it. You've been loitering like a like a flighty admirer who can come. I'll restart. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... and we're no closer to solving the enigma. I wonder if I could use some... If he could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask him. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. Oh crap, that looks like a big area to search. Found him. I'm surprised how straight I actually ran to him. You were conversing with the Master Ropley. But wait, we met before, haven't we? On the ship. You found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not! Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ul'dah. Eshtimus Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. He's so dramatic. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and a veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet, as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then. You offered a morsel, then served as a full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament, or feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. Well, when you put it that way, Hello there, Aesthetics. How are you doing? And welcome to the stream. Not me. I'm Wuklamat, third promise of Tuliolal. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course. You're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. That's nice. You're the second one to find me while just browsing today. I did not expect it, but I guess some people actually look for like low viewer streams. I'm usually one of them. I'm on holiday from work, so I'm just playing some Final Fantasy while looking for a streamer because none is on at the moment. Oh yeah. You know what? I don't blame you. I have a super sensitive keyboard, and I normally fat finger, so I'm even worse with this keyboard. So I don't blame you. And I can barely read or talk anyway, so it's just gonna be I don't know. Thank you so much for the follow. And I try to be nice, and I try to be interactive with chat. Try. Oh, welcome. So you're also playing Final Fantasy. Are you caught up with the patches and stuff? Presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? So far I'm enjoying it, yes. But so far still Shadowbringers might be my favorite expansion. I've been playing for just over a year. I'm caught up. I'm playing on an alternate mode. Okay. This does not feel like a game where you make alts, but sure, I should not be the one to talk. I do have an alt too. I just don't play on it. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. That's something every streamer and every artist needs to learn. You need to compare yourself with yourself. I don't even know what to say. Said why on occasion. I unfortunately got into a nice... You fortunately, not unfortunately, you fortunately got into a nice FC who are super friendly and helped me get into raids. Much better than my experience. So you are also an old World of Warcraft veteran. I am happy to welcome you to the Final Fantasy community then. I know exactly... Sure, I did not play the, like, last expansion and stuff, but I know how the community is in World of Warcraft. It's very toxic. This is way better. I still have anxiety though. I usually main tank as a paladin. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards? No. New commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? My becoming a goldsmith? That just felt weird. Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creation brought radiant smile to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. So you played a Forsaken. I just saw Sylvanas Windroy Loyalist. I played World of Warcraft from Pandaria until Legion, then returned at Dragonflight and was horrified at certain story choices they made. I started playing like right before... My finger cracked so bad. Right before Wrath of the Lich King was released. I played Cataclysm, like up to Cataclysm. I think I stopped when Mr. Pandaria was released. And I started playing again, I think it was in Legion. Played Battle for Azeroth. But then I didn't play any more than that. I've tried a War Within a little bit, but I can't get into it again. Oh wait, not a War, Dragonflight. I mean Dragonflight, not War Within. I love how on here, if you mess up during a raid, the general response is, "Hey mate, you need to go here and avoid disability by doing this." Whereas in World of Warcraft, DPS low, yeah. Me and some of my friends here, Final Angel Fushigi, we help Bunny a lot in this game right now to finish the MSQ, and we do some dungeons and stuff. And we usually joke around because when we get to a dungeon, she's also tanking. So when we get to a dungeon, she goes like, "This is my first time," and then we joke about how in World of Warcraft you would get kicked if you say it's your first time. Or like that. And I usually, when I tank nowadays, I usually say that I'm a little bit rusty because it's been a while since I tanked, since right now I'm playing DPS. And that's also a moment where you would get kicked in World of Warcraft. I don't know when I played RuneScape. It was so many years ago. It could possibly be 20 plus years ago since I played it. I don't even know when it was released. I played the old RuneScape. A little bit, not that much though. But yeah, I am very happy to have gotten into Final Fantasy instead of playing World of Warcraft. Looking back, it was... I already read this. But in the course of striving to be as great as a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivations. All I ever wanted to, was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. Back when I started, I literally had a macro ready that just said, "Hello, warning, I suck at healing / tank. Only leveling for completion's sake." And even then people were helpful enough. I made a macro like that when I started tanking, but I never used it. I wouldn't have learned how to heal even if it weren't for how nice the community is. Yeah, and especially since the healing from, or in Final Fantasy, is a little bit different for World of Warcraft, since you are expected to actually do damage when you're healing. The alt I'm doing, by the way, is NA. I have American / Canadian friends I play with, so I made an alt to join them. That makes sense. That makes sense. But what server is you main on? I guess you are European then. Which is truly important. Oh, itching. Oh, Zodiac. We're at least on the same data center, since I play on Twintania on Light. Oh, sorry, Malden. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fontaine, is that how you pronounce it, is giving himself another chance. I can't help but wonder if Fontaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gonna talk with Ropley. Beep. Ah, you have a character here too. Nice. You know this is a World of Warcraft, you don't have to make alts. Oh, in Stormblood, Bunny that we're helping with the MSQ is actually at the end of Stormblood. She's doing the patch quests. And then we also have, like here, Althea Argus in the Free Company. She has pretty recently finished Stormblood, so she's doing Shadowbringers right now. You know that's why you have these. Fantasia's for the win. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't remember running this long, or this far. Oh, samurai. Of course it's a Lalafell as a black mage. Of course it's a Lalafell. The samurai is quite nice, actually. I've been running some with my samurai, but that was ninja. There we go. When we've been helping Bunny out, it looks like a fucking Yakuza. I don't know, 67. It is a nice guy. Then I have to ask, what is your favorite anime character? It might be dependent if you get a ban or not. Nah, I'm just kidding. I done pretty decent job of the cosplay glams and all. I just put on what I think looks nice. Hence why I'm rolling around in a Halloween outfit right now. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Bum 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 bum. Favorite of all? Hard, but my Lala is based off Lieutenant Hiyori from... I've watched Bleach, but it was a long time ago, so... Hiyori Sarugaki? Is that a lieutenant? Because I recognize her, but wasn't she with the Hollows? Oh, lieutenant of the 12th Division, okay. Head of the Shinigami Research and Development Institute was her previous position. God, it's been so long since I watched Bleach. I'm using a Versit jacket and militia pants dyed red to make your jogging suits. Ah. There's the game. I totally forgot what I was doing. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fonjantain, and I'm a goldsmith from Uldai in faraway Eorsia. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachumekimeki. If you will have me, I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. It's totally fine. I'm easily distracted. It will happen more times. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wachumekimeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. And an ad is incoming. In about 55 seconds. Just be stuck queuing for Bardam's Medal for nearly 30 minutes now. So if it hits 30 minutes and no queue, I'll do it with Shiver's NPCs. Bardam's Medal. I do recognize that name so well, but I do not remember what instance it is. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for the sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much needed self-reflection. Oh, it's that one. Okay. The one with the bird, right? In the end. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Yeah, I knew we were going by boat. That's why he asked any means necessary. So it's Bardom's medal is the trial, so to say. I'm one of like 6 people who doesn't mind Wuklamat. We talk about it like every stream. I do not understand why people hate Wuklamat. I like her. I've got that. I'll take it in 30 seconds. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of what you make a artisan. The one where the second boss doesn't let you attack. Yeah. Oh, it's sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fonjantane. Let me know if the doubt creeps back in, and I'd be happy to talk you out of it. So yeah, now that the ad should be over, Zedix. In this stream, we actually do not have anything against Wuklamat. We like Wuklamat, and we do not understand why people hate Wuklamat. I have not heard a or I just know that people hate her. I haven't even heard a reason why people hate her. But we like her. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Arendville waiting. Well, why not just... Wait. Oh, it's just over there. No, I'm gonna look. Stop talking about Bakul Jaja. Bujigi. Stop it. I think it is unfair to set the standards and the expectation from the last 10 years when this is a brand new story. Yeah, like I said, I have not heard why people hate her. I just know that people does. Bakul, what? Okay, just so you know, Zedix, Fushigi is the horny one in this stream. I did not see that text window. Look there. That is my big plan. Buckle 99. I recognize that boat. I'm the one who chooses bear instead of man. Okay, Fushigi, okay. It's a punity. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't trash about the sink us instead? Awful scaly berry you like there. Most of the complaints I've heard commonly is her taking the main center focus of the story, and Warrior of Light as is a side character. But I like the dynamic because this is not only the new story, but we're supposed to be taking a break from being the big yeah. She basically is the main character. The whole thing is about her and her, I was gonna say coronation, but that's not the right word. So this is about her. It should be about her. The gentle and timid creature, for the most part, she's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. And this is a very story-driven game, and we are not in the center of the story right now. Not like the other expansion all has certain main characters aside from the Warrior of Light. Yeah. But I can understand how we were more in the center of attention in the previous expansions. Amory, Castinian, Isail, Lise, and Roban, for example. So yeah, they were very prominent characters, but we have still always been like in the center of attention of it all. But I don't feel like we are like that right now. We are the person that is helping, basically. But that is also, it's a very story-driven game, and she is the story right now. I totally understand why she is in the middle of everything, why she is the focus. I like the development of her being all, I'm gonna be Dawn Servant, I'm totally ready. Then it turns out she's in fact not ready and knows nothing. A lot of people didn't like that, as she comes across as sheltered and knows nothing. But to be fair, that's the idea. She thinks she's ready, but she knows she has a lot to learn and takes the effort to go learn, exactly. And she might be a little bit stupid like me in Final said earlier. She's very dense. But she's not dumb. She just needs to learn the stuff. First alpacas, now impunities. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. That was just 2. We should be thankful we have animal experts as our guide. And I got very burpy again. But did it have to be my old nemesis, another boat? He asked if any means of travel was okay. Final Fantasy XI did the same thing. The story never focused on the adventure until the final 3 expansions. You were always just a glorified errand boy who followed the main character around. Oh my god, characters have obstacles to get over and barriers to their goal to overcome. How terrible, that's the way you have character development. So yeah. Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozama Uka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Turol now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remains. Heck, in Final Fantasy XI you save the world multiple times, and every NPC still is like, give me 5 carrots and piss off. Yeah. No recognition at all. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilot warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Kona! Oh, he at least smiled when he saw her. Lamati, traveling up the river, I presume. I will say it as many times as I need be. Final Fantasy XI is Final Fantasy XIV for the clinically depressed. Allow. There was like yeah, I was able to permit it. I saw it. It was because of the I'm gonna kill you that it wanted approval first. But it says Molly Gaming added permitted term I'm gonna kill you. So yeah. Random man, I'm gonna kill you and take all your gold. Me in lightning enchanted damage armor and a sword of reality breaking with material stats high. Yeah. It's kind of like if you have seen Sword Art Online, when there are some player killers that are trying to kill someone and Kirito steps on a bridge and they like try to cut him, but he regens faster than they can actually damage him. Except, in a real MMO, you just dodge and parry everything. Seems that way. Does it mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been... Ah, you two! Ah, that's why they were Archon friends. Bankred, Urianger, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the Stadium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholarch who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistant must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. I guess those 2 are the best prospects for that. Thus did Thancred and I receive summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you 2, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tuliolo spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianger at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. I wanted to know more. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kona and Wuklamat are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest of Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. Is this foreshadowing a battle between friends? We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. My back is actually starting to hurt. But I'm only gonna be streaming for another 20 minutes, so... I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to traveling on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barrage with no possibility of retreat. True. That's true that it's true that I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. Leave the handling of the punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. I like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. I do... oh, that's why. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Why do you sound like you have... like we said something? Then Kryl will stand on guard with Malden. I'll keep Erinville company then. With my blade I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphinaud. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I will try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. You are a supporter after all. I can do that as well, you're a tank. That should cover most of eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Oh, so it is dungeon time. As I suspected. Yeah. Let the hunt begin. Is Fushigi gonna stand right next to me? She actually isn't. I actually think I'm gonna take this as a very good place to stop then. Since I was just gonna stream until 4, then I have to prepare to go get my family and stuff. But I will prepare for us when we play tomorrow to do the quest up to the next part of whatever the quest was called, or the dungeon. That one, that quest line is what I have to continue. So, Sedex, I don't know what time zone you live in, but I understand you live in Europe. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna actually post to Discord. If you go in there and join, you can see the schedule. I normally stream from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. It was just today that I had a day off, so I've been streaming basically the whole day. But then you know when I will be streaming, and you can come back tomorrow and watch some more. If you feel like it. I'm not gonna make you. No gunpoint or anything. But I hope to see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. And thank you so much for the follow, Sedex. It's much appreciated. And you're very talkative. I like that. Bye-bye.